political conflict. And so here the argument is that marriage as a public policy matter exists to unite a man and a woman permanently and exclusively as husband and wife, to then be mother and father to any children that that union might produce. That marriage is based on three simple secular truths about human nature: an anthropological truth, that men and women are distinct and complementary, a biological fact that reproduction requires both a man and a woman, and then a social reality that children deserve both a mother and a father. And wherever possible, they deserve their mother and their father. Now, how do you actually get a society to do this? Is through an institution. Marriage is a non-coercive institution. It doesn't force anyone to do this, but it incentivizes. It channels adults to direct their romantic and sexual longings into a permanent, exclusive, monogamous relationship between husband and wife, mother and father. Maggie Gallagher, I first heard her say this in this very room probably a decade ago. She said, whenever a child is born, a mother is always close by. That's a fact of biology. In fact, she's normally in the same room. The question for culture, and therefore the question for law, is will a father be close by? And if so, for how long? And so marriage as a civic project, as a civic institution, is something that societies all across the globe and all throughout human history have been deploying to get that man to commit to that woman, and to then have the two of them committed to each other commit to that child. The reason why this matters is that when it doesn't happen, the social costs run high. There's a social cost to non-marital childbearing. That's why I opened with the Moynihan statistics. There's also a social cost to marriages that end prematurely. Divorce can be very traumatic, not just to the spouses, but also to the children, even when it's necessary. So you can be agnostic about whether or not divorce is sometimes necessary and still say that it has a cost to it. All right, so let me explain by backtracking as to why it has these costs, by first saying what is good. What does marriage provide for these children? Part of the argument here is that, I think properly understood, there's no such thing as parenting. There's no such thing as parenting in the abstract. There's both mothering and there's fathering. Men and women bring different gifts and talents and dispositions to the parenting enterprise. So David Popenoe, he's a professor at Rutgers, so just up the street here. He explained in a book he published probably now about 15 years ago, titled, the book was titled Life Without Dad. But then the quote is, quote, "The burden of social science evidence supports the idea that gender-differentiated parenting is important for human development and that the contributions of fathers to child-rearing is unique and irreplaceable." Popenoe then continued, quote, "We should disavow the notion that mommies can make good daddies, just as we should disavow the popular notion that daddies can make good mommies. The two sexes are different to the core, and each is necessary culturally and biologically for the optimal development of a human being."
Sir, in what way?
Right, so I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to, if you wait just a couple seconds, I'm going to get there. So it's important to point out that Popenoe, Professor Popenoe, is making these comments prior to the debate about marriage equality. So his book, Life Without Father, Life Without Dad, which he's responding to what was, prior to our most recent marriage debate, what had originally gotten people interested in marriage as a policy matter, and that was with absentee fathers. So Sarah McClanahan here in the sociology department, some of her research, the journal that she edits, some of the grad students that she mentored, like Brad Wilcox, they kind of come at this question first with, well, what does we know about the importance of marriage